Hi there, this is Dr. Eckberg, and I am with the Church of Cosmology and Cognition. And today we are going to be talking about the second pathway. If you remember yesterday, we talked about the light bringers, and that was a fun one. Hope you watched that video. Comments were great. Today we're going to talk about the second pathway. And this one is probably the hardest for most of you to actually follow and attain. And that one is called education. Now, when I say education, I mean two things. One, you have to get in depth into the church's teachings. And number two, you also have to actually go to college. Yes, that means you go to an accredited college, not just get an associate's degree, not just a bachelor's, not just a master's, but a doctorate. Okay? Why would anyone want to follow this pathway? See, the reason it's a great pathway is it's the one that I chose. I have been on this pathway since I was 13, since I first became self-aware. I knew there was something out there, and I have studied every religion, every philosophy, every idea, and also science. When I was 13, I took my education very seriously. And I took education so far, I not only got an associate's, but I got a bachelor's, I got 2 masters, and I got 2 doctorates. Now, am I saying all that to puff myself up? No. The reason I am stating that is because it is a long and arduous journey. Okay? And since I was 13, I have been finding kernels of truth through education and not even knowing it until I got higher education and recognized what was actually going on, which actually led me to the idea of the supreme cognition, let's call it. And that is how hard education is. It's dedication. Now, is this for most people? You know what? No. Yeah, I'm going to be 100% honest. It's not. Going to college takes a commitment, not only time-wise, but financially. When I finally got done, I was in debt to the government for a lot of money. But guess what? It paid off. This pathway is for those people who actually want to understand not only the Church of Cosmology and Cognition, but they want to understand Buddhism and Taoism and Christianity and Islamic and Judaism and Assyrianism, Egypt, the Romans, the Greeks, and we could keep going back further and further and further. Now, time-wise, how are you going to do this? You're going to be going to college, you're going to be raising a family, and you're also going to be studying the church's teachings. That is why you have to be able to budget your time. Okay? This one is pretty self-explanatory. If this is for people who want to understand everything, the big picture. When I talked about the light bringers, that is for people who are more physical. They need to be taught through a more sensual and pleasurable way. This is intellect. That's why there's different pathways for different people. That's why this church is different than any other ones out there. We just do not say, hey, come to church on this day. I'm going to give you a 30-minute sermon, and then when we're going to sing some songs, you can go home and meditate on it. All right? You actually have to put some work into this. You actually have to think about which pathway you want to go on. And it's going to take you, like I said, not just one lifetime. All right? And get that in your head. Okay? This is not a church that believes that we just live one life. All right? And that is where the education comes in. So, That one's pretty self-explanatory. There's no need to go on any further. So this is Dr. Eckberg with the Church of Cosmology and Cognition, and I'm signing off, and we will talk about another pathway tomorrow. Talk to you soon. Bye.